welcome back for Maddie Kristen Power Hour.
That's right. The Power Hour.
The boys are back. Also, welcome back to Old Reader, New Reader, where we, it's a live show every week or I review a book or whatever. I should probably have like an intro thing like that.
I like
you know
that.
What I mean?
Or whatever. Book or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of the show, so I'm like, let's subscribe or whatever.
If you want.
If you want.
No pressure.
Yeah. Welcome back, Comic Slayer herself. The Fangirlz have reassembled.
I'm here.
For those of you who are watching that may not know, which is possible, Chris and I, for like 5 million years,
oh my gosh,
had a Sunday show together called Fangirlz Assembled, where we would talk about comic books, same as here. It's like the same deal.
We did it. It was. It really was like for forever, wasn't it?
It was at least 5 years. Yeah.
James will know. Hi,
James will know. Hi, James. Yeah, and I tried to keep it going, and it was too hard by myself. I was like, no. But there was a good one that like Jessica was on, where she was like, let's review Batgirl because she'd never done that before. Batgirl Year One. And I was like, yeah, dope. That sounds great. And then we had exactly a year before that done the exact same thing, me and her, and I was like, oh,
that's so funny. James was like, excuse me, the spreadsheet. You
actually done it. Actually,
yeah, love that.
So we're back. So happy Halloween, everybody. It's October. It doesn't feel like it because it's still warm outside.
So weird. Yeah.
Thanks, global warming. Still warm outside. Mm-hmm. There is no fall. No matter how much horror movies and Gilmore Girls I watch, the outside is not what I want it to be.
I hope we get some fall this year. It always does just like skip past it real fast.
I want my fall, my sweaters. Yeah. Like,
I don't want to freeze.
Doesn't feel like October.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
I had no sleeves on earlier today. That's bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways. Welcome back, Comics. Are you excited for another Mary?
Mary. Hi, Mary.
We need to have Mary on here too. Me, Mary, Jessica, and have like a little show.
That would be fun.
I assume that Los Angeles just stays that way, from what I understand.
Yeah, like barely moving a degree.
Yeah, Kentucky, it's a humid hellhole of weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've heard our winter's gonna get pretty bad. We have a lot of like ice storms and stuff too. It's just like it's gonna be a surprise.
I don't want that. I don't want that. Don't like it.
So we are here to talk about Junji Ito's newest book, just came out hot off the presses. Moan. I'm gonna highlight you. Woo.
Here it is. Spoopy.
So this is Junji Ito's newest story collection. So this man's written so many stories that we're just getting story collections now, basically. I mean, there's some newer stuff, but like primarily you're not always getting like your Tomie's, right? Or your Uzumaki, which are still the best too, obviously. And you're just getting like these little short story collections, which are really fun.
They're
a good time.
Yeah.
So I figure we just talk through them.
Yeah, let's go through them.
And then at the end, we have time for just chilling out. I'm not going to say what we call it because we're still less than 5 minutes in.
Got it.
So, and I got the digital, so I can at least like, thank you.
But I can show you the cover page.
Better.
Yeah.
That's much better.
At the first one, as you can see, supernatural transfer student.
Look at that little guy.
About this guy here, who's a weirdo.
An Ito book? No way. Cruising down on. Okay. Anyways, so we have.
Yeah, there's this group of friends, and they're in a supernatural club, and he's the new transfer student, as you saw.
Oh, I didn't do that.
And I was like, I can.
Sorry. Yeah. So he's moved into town, and there's a group of kids like getting together, chilling out. One guy's like, I'm so good at bending spoons.
I'm the bending spoon master.
You guys are not going to believe how good at bending spoons I am. And everyone's like, whoa, that's crazy. Everyone claps for him like, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
We have another guy who's like, I see spirits, which feels very like Ghost Adventures to me. Like some Zach Bagans who's like, I feel that. So I was like, oh, I felt the ghost. Me too. I don't know if we have any Zach Bagans fans in the Megan's bitches in the chat, but I love Ghost Adventures. That show's so bad, and he's so stupid. So we have this whole group. Like we have the guy who bends spoons. We have the guy who says that he sees like spirits or angels or whatever. And the spoon guy's like, I'm gonna be on TV. They even invited me on as a guest. I'm like, I doubt it.
Yeah, exactly. They were like, we love how you bend spoons.
So cool. If that's all you can do, what else are you gonna do?
I mean, honestly.
You know, and you just bend it a little bit. It's not the Matrix. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm just so happy you're here already.
Oh.
Man.
I'm happy to be here.
Sorry, part of this could be us talking about the book. Part of this could be like, hi.
So our transfer boy, he comes into this club. He's invited because he's like, I want to see weird things. And they're like, we're weird. And he is like, hey, I want to try to bend a spoon. And the guy who bends spoons is like, okay, you can try. I guess you can.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah, I guess you could try. And then he does it immediately. And they're all like, whoa, how can you do it too? And he's like, oh, it's a magic trick.
Yeah, it's like a total con. People just do that. Which totally is great.
Blows this guy's like,
oh, I love that.
Hey!
Everyone's so stoked.
Danny, what's up?
And it's great because he's like, I go on walks and I just find weird things. Like the first thing he finds, like this weird plant with an eyeball. I will make sure I'm not showing you the grossest stuff. I almost put some in like the thumbnail. I was like, no, I won't do that. But like, he finds this like weird plant eyeball thing, and they're like, that's crazy. And I love him right here, where he's just like, he's how like, incredible.
Yeah. He's like, I love this place. It's so weird.
Wow. But then things start to get weirder. So he finds like this waterfall that was not there before.
An enormous, like big waterfall too. Out of nowhere. All the locals are like, this used to be fields. What's happening?
Yeah. And everyone's like, that's real crazy. And this time, like, our spoon guy's really mad that he's been shown up for definitely doing a con on everybody. For sure.
Yeah.
And there's some weird moments where, like, our new kid does energy blast at birds.
Yeah. Like, where did you get these powers? And then he's like, hey, this waterfall will actually give you powers.
Yeah.
Go stand under it.
It's like, that's definitely what's going to happen. But.
And of course, that's dangerous.
Of course, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's a Junji Ito book. You can't be doing it. And they're like, wait, Shibayama's missing. Like, where did he go? Like, he must just be really upset. And I love this because they're like, hey, Kitagawa, talk to the spirit powers guy. Like, Kitagawa, can't you find him with your psychic powers? And he's like, I said something bad. Over there, maybe.
Real bad.
Oh my gosh.
He may be dead.
Which is great because we find out later he didn't. He's just faking it, right? And he was part of it. And they're like, he's already a ghost. His body's at the bottom, probably impossible to pull up. And everyone's like, no, it's crazy. And he's like, no, he definitely went to stand under the waterfall to get powers. That's what happened, the new kid. And they're all really devastated, like, oh my God, our friend's dead. And he's like, hey guys, I found something incredible. You gotta come with me. You know, like our friend is dead. Can you like chill out? Calm down. He's just there for a good time. Hey, you guys, like just really just stoked about all of this. And he finds a lake in the middle of nowhere. And he's like, guys, listen, people die. Like, that's just part of the risk. You know, I thought you guys were into the supernatural club. Like, you were into the supernatural. I thought, like, you're acting like it's my fault he's dead. Like,
this is part of it.
And he's just laughing about all of it. They're like, we don't even know if he's dead. He's like, you're right, we don't.
And then he's like, yo, but I did see something cool. And this monster, do you have that part? Because he's gross, but he's not too bad.
Yeah, no, this is a pretty chill Junji Ito story, to be fair. Like body horror wise, there's nothing really.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess some stuff, but nothing crazy. It's just pretty tame for Junji Ito. So we have a weird like Nessie sort of thing that comes out of the water. Like, this behemoth's been around since prehistoric times. And they're like, this lake wasn't here before. Like, it didn't exist.
So what is happening?
Oh, not much to do is randomly scrolling YouTube, and there y'all are. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Glad you're here.
And we get this great moment afterwards where the friend who's been missing, Shibayama, comes out of the water, and he's like a bloated corpse. I won't show that to you.
Yeah, he nasty.
Honestly, it could be worse. For Junji Ito, I'm like, this is pretty normal.
But it's pretty gross.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
And he's unspeaking. He's got all these like cuts on himself, and he looks, I mean, like very unlike I was, just this bloated mess.
Like,
and he's sort of talking, but like it's really creepy. But then the spirit power guy, he's like, oh man, my house is gone. Now it's just statues from Easter Island.
Just won't feel about it too. It's like, nah, my house is missing.
Like, Ito, I don't know what's up with this dude. Like, what? Where does he come up with this? He's like, oh man, I got home from cram school and then my house was replaced.
What do I do?
Wow. But yeah, eventually, like, we lead on. Our bloated guy's still there. He's shooting power beams at the Easter Island statues.
Yeah, now there's all these like Dragon Ball like moments.
Yeah, it's very like the Piccolo.
Yeah.
Our spirit power guy is like doing like leaps and very like Dragon Ball leaps in the air, and he's got abilities. He's like, you'll be dead this time for sure. And our new kid's like, oh, so you went under the waterfall. Like, I see now. Like, that's why you have powers now. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, my psychic powers before were fake. I was just lying. But now this place is really cool. And he admits that he's the one that did this. He was the one that was there that like pushed our spoon guy.
Well, and throughout this whole thing that we didn't mention yet, like the girls in the club, they're very much like, hey, this new weird kid, he's causing all of this because he came and all of these things started happening. He saw the eyeball plants, the waterfall appeared, he found it. This creature came out of nowhere, he found that too. You know, it has to be him. They're like, something's going on with this guy.
He's like, you're crazy.
It's not me. What do you mean?
And the story ends with him leaving, and everything that he found, everything that showed up miraculously is just gone. Our bloated guy, our spoon guy stayed dead. Our like sucky powers guy went missing. Probably trying to find him. So it's pretty chill. It's a good first story. And it's very tame.
It is. It was super weird and like, I mean, of course, every Ito story is weird, but I gotta say, it's been a while since I've read Ito. And I got to the end and I was like, oh yeah, he can never stick a landing. He can never stick a landing.
And sometimes that's not a bad thing and it's fun. But I have this, there's a roller coaster in this book of what I like and don't, that I'm like meh on. And this one I'm like, I mean, it's funny, but
spoiler alert, like I still enjoyed the book a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But every time I get to the end, I'm like, oh yeah, he's not really gonna end this.
It's hard with Ito because I'll always be comparing these to like my favorite Ito stories, right? Like Uzumaki, nothing's gonna top, and it's unfortunate that's the first one I read. But then there's some short stories that I never forget.
Yeah,
like I'll always love, and I think a lot of people do because they meme it a lot. Like This Hole is Made for Me. I love that short story. Yeah. I love that short story where a person's in the chair.
Oh, I was just going to say the chair.
So gross.
So good.
Where a person's just sewn into the like inside of the armchair, and then when somebody else sits in there, like they slowly. It's so weird.
And then there's like the oil one. I'll never forget it. Like I didn't love it because I'll never forget it, but at the same time, I'm like, that caused visceral reactions in me. So like, gotta give him that. It's disgusting.
So we're reading, it's a Junji Ito story collection, so this is going to be a little disjointed. This is the newest one. It just came out like last week. It's called Moan. So they always name it after one of the stories in the book, pretty much.
Which is the next one. Yeah.
So Moan was a weird one too. There's a lot of these are kind of weird.
I mean, they're all weird.
I mean, yeah, they're all weird.
This one was extra weird, I feel like, though.
Yeah, we'll get to our thoughts completely after we get through here. But yeah, the next one is Moan. We're centered around these two sisters and their mom, who is so focused on being clean, obsessively focused on being clean. The minute they come home, she's like, you need to take a shower. If somebody comes in to fix something, she's like, you need to change your shoe. You can't come in here and track this dirt. Like, we'll yell. And we also have a creepy guy, which I think we can show him real quick. This guy, unfortunate for him, who smells bad and is kind of creepy, and he likes the older sister. Yeah. He's dirty, yeah. And he smells like sewage. And the younger sister kind of like makes fun of her and kind of pushes it a little bit. Because she's like, this guy won't leave me. He's so gross. And she's like, you should just invite him over. You should just invite him over. And mom will be so mean to him and he'll never come back. And I'm like, that's the worst.
Worst idea.
First of all, don't. But like, come on. This hardcover is thinner than typical Ito hardcovers from Viz. I heard they're getting really close to collecting his remaining stories. They must.
It is pretty
yeah. Because I mean, we've had some collected editions where they have re-included some other stories that we can find in other books.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Which I don't always mind. But yeah, they have to run out eventually. This man has so many stories.
It's wild.
Because I'm behind too. Like, I didn't get the liminal whatever part 2.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't get that either. Yeah.
I mean, eventually I'll catch up. But I'm like, they were starting. I was fine with this once a year, and then they're like, "What if we do 3?" I'm like, "You have to calm down.
Yeah.
We need 1, and then we review it in October. Like, don't.
Why are you getting so many? Yeah.
Stop." But yeah, that dude. Ugh.
The little sister's pushing it, and she's like, you just got to get him over here. You got to get him over here. And of course, the sister who's dealing with his harassment is like, absolutely not. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah. This is really gross. And they've got a cleaner in the house as well. So you have like your mom who's really rough, and you have this cleaner in the house who's doing her best. And is like crazy. So everything starts going weird when the drain in the bathroom clogs.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. So I kept thinking it was going to go a different way with that. It's still cool the way it happened, but like, it wasn't quite what I was expecting. Because even they were like, "Hey, we don't want to shower up there," because the younger sister was waiting in there. She's like, "Why don't you go upstairs?" She's like, "I don't like that one." I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, like, what's going on in the shower?
But they have someone come and take care of the plumbing after she berates him the entire time. And he cleans the drain as he's supposed to do, and out comes a whole bunch of like really gross gunk. And then she just gets really mad at him for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how dare you? How could you spit up this filth here? And he's like, literally, not me. It's your own water. Like, and just crazy. Like,
yeah. They were also like, this, didn't they say something like this? Whatever he pulled out, like, looked alive or something.
Yeah, well, because you can't see it, right? I kept going back and forth to see, because you see something come out, and they like see that there has been blocking your pipe. They don't really show you. They're just like, she's like, it's oh yeah, the squishy lump the color of bird poop is what she says.
Yeah, which is,
and then freaks out. Well, and I'm like, to me, that's just product in hair.
Yeah. Well, sure. Yeah.
Listen, you know, if you ever want to date somebody with really long hair, you just have to accept what's going to happen. Okay?
Yeah.
I can't. Is it beautiful? Yes. Is it a problem? Yeah. Yeah, it is.
You think this lady would have like one of those mushroom drain things?
Yeah. Yeah. Why are you
lady, get it together.
I'm sorry. You're mad at the plumber. He's doing his best.
He's fine.
Get a cover for your drain.
So then eventually the little sister finds the creepy guy who's like obsessed with her sister. And it's like, hey, we want you to come over. I'm like, hey, come to our house. And so she's like lured him back to the house.
Oh, and she's so mean about it too. She's like,
yeah,
they talk about you all the time.
yeah. And he's like, really? It's not okay. It's not okay. And then of course the little sister goes in. She's like, let me get her. Let me get the sister. And then the mom goes out the window and she's like, you filthy boy. And then they both start throwing eggs at him.
It's so rude.
It's so rude.
It's so sad. I mean, like, I'm all for if somebody says no, you need to get over it. So, like, he's not without fault here.
Well, of course.
But this was not necessary.
No.
Like, look at this guy. That's just sad.
Yeah.
And also in the midst of this, their dad shows up at the school and is like, hey, I'd really like to see you. And she's like, me with this shabby old guy looks bad. And he's like, can we just talk? She's like, no, I'm going home. I was like, savage.
Well, and at one point the sisters are like, do you think mom pretty much booted dad out because he smells bad or like he's dirty? So there was already that situation too. And he's just like, I miss you guys so much. And she's like, absolutely not.
What?
I had to send the link to his email because he was logged in on the. It was a whole thing, and I was like, "Sorry, I just
you can't join." A different time, Reed.
That'd be funny though, Reed.
Everybody's stoked. So surprise guest, Reed Chancellor. Yeah, and I bet Ito talked to somebody and they're like, man, yeah, my mom is like really particular about the house and like gets mad about this stuff. He's like, I have a story I can write about this. I don't think Quinn typed that. I don't think we're that far. That's crazy.
Yeah, so then of course it's like the middle of the night and the dad decides to come in. And he did it really well because like the guy's in shadow, so you're like, oh, is it Stinky Guy? Or you're like, who is it?
Yeah. Yeah, because all you see is like somebody crawling in, and then you just see the mom beating him to death with a bat, and it turns out it's his dad, and then he's just dead. Like, and then her first thing is like, look at this blood. It's making a mess of everything.
Not, oh, I just killed someone. Like, oh no, there's blood everywhere. What do I do?
It's a big old mess.
Yeah, it's not good.
But I do like the bits after because like the maid's there. She's trying to clean up the blood stain. It's not coming up because it's a stain.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing can be done. It's clean. And she is freaking out about it. She's like, you have to get it out. It has to be out of here. What are you doing? To the point where she's like, I'm quitting. She's like, I literally can't fix it. It's physically impossible to get the stain out. So I'm telling you it's impossible. If you think it's not, you can go ahead and get it out yourself. And so she fires her, or she resigns. She's like, bye.
And I was like, good for you. Get out of the house. Like,
you're bitch. No way. And like Ito fashion now, all of the drains are clogging. And they're like, there's these moans from all of them. There's all these weird gurgles.
Yeah. They're like, everything's clogged. Sound? Like, it doesn't sound. The younger sister's like, it does not sound normal.
Yeah.
The older sister's like, it's fine. It's just the drains. It's fine. And she's like, no, this sounds like a human. Like, this sounds like someone's moaning.
It's so gross. And yeah, the style is very Ito because it just like now. Like it reminds me of the one there was like a mold in the house or whatever, and it just kept getting mold.
Yeah.
But like everything just started to get like the house is full and there's all these and all that stuff.
The mold one, didn't there end up being like a mold baby?
Yeah, I think so.
So weird. Sorry, that just popped in my head. I was like,
oh, I love Ito. I think we need to read them all again and then just do like a rating.
We should.
We just like the tier list Ito stories.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's done.
And be like, this one's the coziest. Yeah. That has to be one of the like over S is like
fair.
Maximum coziness. Some more moaning. The mom trying to clean up the stain. Eventually, just like things get really slimy because a hand comes out of the drain to grab her.
Yeah,
and so she's
can't
like,
get that slime off. So she's losing it. Not that she wasn't already, but she's super losing it.
Like washing her skin off.
Yeah.
I love it. They're like, hey, we'll go talk to the plumber again. And he's like, no.
Like, absolutely not.
And she's like, that guy's so rude.
yeah, these sisters or something.
Yeah, and like, it's a curse. It's dad's curse. His vengeful spirits in the pipe. And she's like, that's bullshit. That's not true. There ain't no way.
Yeah, so basically the younger sister, like, knows what's up. She's like, absolutely, this is something weird. And the other one's like, no. You'll be fine. And then at one point, the older sister is like, hey, if you think this is so weird and you think dad's stuck in the drains or something, like, you put your hand down there. Do it. Put your hand down the drain in the shower. So she shoves her hand into the drain, and the sister's screaming, like, don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want to be pulled down the drain. Yeah. And the big older sister's like, forget it. Like, that's so stupid. It's not going to happen. And she ends up walking away, like, you're playing with me. No.
Yeah, she's like, whatever, bye. And then, like, leaves for a while until there's just legs out of there. She's like, oh, God, stop making fun. And just... Grody. So and that's basically where it ends. You just see it, then you just see your, like, little toesies.
So, again, doesn't really end.
No, she's just like, she was right. Everything Mari said was true. The smell is that one guy. Now there's two people in the pipes at my house.
Yep. Bye.
Okay. I wonder if this one was inspired. And this is a creepy story, but it's real. There's a guy in Japan that, like, because, like, the way Japanese bathrooms can be, it can be a little different. There's not always, like, a Western toilet. It's like a squat toilet or whatever. But there was a guy that got under that bit, like, where the drain is and stuff, so he could see up into, like, through the grate. And he was, like, in there in someone's bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like a diagram picture you can find online of like how he was situated. It's very Ito-esque. So what if that was inspired about that? He's like, if I was gonna put somebody in a drain.
Wow.
So what'd you think about that one, about Moan?
It was so strange. I liked it though. I do like. I can't ever say I liked how it ended because I don't like that. I don't.
No, it wasn't a good ending.
But I do like how she was pulled into the pipe and showing the legs and like how that worked. And the sister seeing that was pretty cool.
And it felt, I mean, this one felt very tame still. Yeah. Even being pulled in the drain and like coming away and then like, oh, we came back and our feet there. It was like, no. Uzumaki Ito would have shown us how gross that is.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
You know, and then like, showed somebody seeping out of the drain.
Yeah.
Blood Orb Grove, which I did like.
Super weird too.
Super weird. So our third story is Blood Orb Grove, for lack of a better name of this. So for our vampire girlies in the chat,
this is for you.
This is for you. This couple is in this weird town for some reason. There are mountain roads. They crash. And they're like, oh, there's just blood on our windshield. And they run into some like creepy kids who are like zipping at them to try to like cut them up.
Of course, those kids look like every creepy Ito kid.
Every creepy Ito kid is this.
Yeah.
That's all of them.
And they start to attack them, specifically the girlfriend.
Yeah.
This guy. And he's like, get off of her, you know? And she was like, these kids tried to suck my blood. What's going on?
Yeah, and like that was pretty like well then okay. Junji Ito loves having a relationship in there where typically it's like the woman, this is all horror movies, right? Where the woman's saying something, the guy gaslights it. That's not always the case. Sometimes this flips around in Ito books. But I love, she's like, they were drinking my blood, like their cannons were sharp, and he's like, you were saying things, just forget them. No.
Yeah.
If you told me that, we're leaving. We're leaving. Yeah. We're arming ourselves. Ain't no way. Are you serious?
Like, no, that's fine. Come on, man. What are we doing?
So they go into a town that's covered in blood everywhere.
And literally abandoned.
Just tons of blood.
Yeah.
And they're like, man, that's crazy. We should follow the trail of blood because someone might be hurt. No. You're in an abandoned town.
The guy says that. It's like, no.
Yeah, and she's like, literally, hey, let's not. Like, that's literally what
I was like, I feel that, girl. I feel it.
I don't think we should do that. And of course, they wander into the house of the one person in town who lives here, abandoned town, who's just this handsome guy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever do that.
Don't trust that one handsome guy in the whole town.
Like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah, it's crazy. It's been abandoned for years. I'm the one who lives here. You guys should stay. There's,
Yeah, he's like, oh, you're bleeding. Let me treat those wounds.
And then he's like looking at the girlfriend, like, oh, she reminds me of my ex, which is typical vampire. They never listen to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, crazy. It's like, do you want to hear the tale of my girlfriend? Like, she's a lonely woman. She's like really beautiful. And she's like, nobody wants to be with me. Everyone's trying to get away from me, even my own blood. I tried to set my blood free. And I love this line. It's like, this girl would be so annoying. You and I would talk about her immediately.
1000%.
I realized it one night. It was a nosebleed. When my nose started to bleed. It's funny, It was like, even my blood wants to get away from me.
Like, okay.
It's just... Sorry.
And then, of course, like, he finds her at one point. She's like cut her neck. And he's like, oh, I was desperate to help. So I sucked her what?
As if this is romance. I like that he did it as like a romance scene. It was great. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I was desperate. What do you mean?
What does that mean?
Please don't try to take your life again. I love you. But like, what are you doing? My guy.
Truly.
But then, this part was cool though. I liked how this showed itself. I thought that was really cool. She's like, my blood once on my body started growing trees, these little like blood orbs, hence the name, out of like where her cut was. Which I thought was cool.
Cool and nasty. Yeah.
How to come up with that again?
I mean, truly, I don't understand.
I would love to talk with him. I don't think my Japanese is good enough to understand the complexities of a horror writer, but to the point where, yeah, it sucked all of her blood out and it grew out of her.
Yeah.
And everyone's listening like, that's fine.
Yeah. Everyone's real chill about that. I'm like, what? Because he's like, yeah, I came to her apartment the next day and all of her blood was out of her.
Weird. And they're like, that's fine. We'll stay the night here.
And then he was like, yeah, I hope she lives forever as these blood fruit.
No.
And at that point, our main guy, who's like, yeah, let's go to this abandoned town and not turn around, he wakes up and he's like, was that a dream? Because that's weird.
That's suspicious.
That's pretty odd of something to happen. And then he gets up to find his girlfriend, who's with the guy, of course. And he's, of course, sucking her neck. As you do when you're a vampire.
Yeah.
And the guy's just like, am I still asleep? My guy.
Oh my God.
Get out of there.
And then he just follows another trail of blood.
Yeah.
You're like, that's crazy. Where does this go? And just finds a whole forest of just this. Again, leave then, actually. That's just a bad move.
Get out of there. Yeah. Just go ahead.
And of course, this guy's like, oh, that's all her. It's all the woman I love. I've just planted all of these. And now all of this is here. I love her so much. And I try to make sure it doesn't go outside because those creepy kids that will eat them. As if it's not related.
Right.
But then he's like, hey, what's that body doing there? And he's like, oh, you got me. Like, basically, the villager's like, no, he did it to all of us. He's killed all of us. He lied.
That's probably how they sounded, yeah.
He's going to eat all of our blood orbs. And when he does, look for new sacrifices.
Out of here. And he's just like, well, what?
Darn, that's crazy. God. No, it is cool that we should joke about it like this. I promise the story's cooler than us.
Well, but after all that, after talking to the dead bodies in that room, the guy's like, oh, it has to be all a dream. And I'm like, bro, wake up.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I gotta get it. This is crazy, man. Like, what? And the guy's like, the only way you can help yourself if this happens to you is to eat your old blood fruit, but then you will eat fresh blood forever. And he's like, that's crazy, dog. Dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. We better get out of here.
Yeah. So he find his girlfriend, who's just like sitting there in a daze. And then he's like, wait a second. And of course, she's got something grown.
She's grown, which I think the design's cool.
Yeah, it's wild. And of course, our vampire dude is like, you can't leave. What are you talking about? You can't go.
But luckily, who should come to save them?
Boys.
Our little creepy boys. They're stoked. He's like, you stupid brats. And they're just like, we get to play in the blood fruit tree. This is great. And one of them is his dad. And he's like, hey, dad. Remember me? I'm your dad. And he's like, no. This is why we shouldn't do shows together.
Oh, they made it out. So they run, make it out. And she's like, I gotta pause. I'm weak, so they sit there and he's like, we're safe, what's going on? And then of course her neck tree has grown already.
Yeah.
And then he notices he's got one starting to grow out of his hand.
And it ends with her about to eat one of her little blood orbs. So now she's gonna be a little vampire too.
Yeah, that's how it ends.
So that was a pretty good ending to that one.
Right.
We've only talked about 3. It's 8:43. Well,
the last ones are really fast though.
Yeah, the plane one is so short and pointless. So
yeah,
that one got a big old thumbs down from me.
Yeah, I agree.
That was lame.
What was the point?
So the next one's Flesh of Mystery, which I'd argue is one of the stronger ones of this.
Yeah.
But I can see where that's not a very sexy book title, and neither is Blood Orb.
No.
Flesh Colored Mystery is not the hot, sexy Junji Ito book title.
It's true. It's true. But it's also mostly about this
so cool.
creepy boy and his teacher in elementary school.
If I can picture of him, he's so look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Of course, it's such a Ito boy. I thought no one's like, hey, he looks weird.
He gives me Bobby Hill vibes a little bit.
I get that, yeah.
Yeah, so we have this teacher. She's teaching. I mean, this looks like kindergarten. Yeah, kindergarten. It starts off with her getting this gunk thrown at her that she can't get off. She's like cut her hair, and she's like, "That's really weird. It took me forever to peel that off." And she's working the kindergarten, but she has this kid who, looks terrifying and creepy and gross,
and is violent with other children.
Who's very violent, and he likes to scratch. And he's peeling the artwork off the walls. And he's threatening to peel the skin off kids' faces. And she's like, what is happening? I have got to call his mom. And she gets picked up. He gets picked up by what we learn is his aunt. But his aunt and mom are both just beautiful. Which I love, because you see this little creepy kid and his beautiful aunt.
Yep. Yeah,
and she's like, this is real crazy. What's that about?
Yeah, we get to his house, and the mom opens the door, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I was in the bath, and she's all moist. And you're
Which already worries me. Because I think Junji Ito, if they're moist, I'm like, what else is moist?
Yeah, exactly.
So when we first saw these tears, I thought this was the whole house was moist, and that was going to be something.
Mm-hmm.
But we learned that he is just tearing things off the wall. And I love this scene because she's like, I literally disassociated because she looked the same the entire time, and I was really uncomfortable. And that with the wallpaper, I don't actually know what she said, but it seems like she loves him, I guess. So that was fine.
Yeah, but of course she's back at school telling her coworkers about this. And the kid, oh, it's not good. His face was scratched a lot from the creepy boy.
peeling this kid's face off, and they're like, you can't come to school anymore. But then he still shows up at the school to like stare through the window and like scare kids. And she's like, I have to take him. Like, I need to make sure he gets home. They run to her dad as a doctor who's like, hey, he doesn't even have fingerprints. His skin is like incredibly thin. He should really see a specialist.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually she goes back to like his parents' house and is like, what's up?
And of course the mom comes out and she's like, oh, I was in the bath.
She's like, again?
She's like, sorry to interrupt again. And she's like,
you need to stop taking baths and start taking care of your kid.
Honestly. Yeah.
Don't let this be your future as a parent.
I would never. I don't take baths.
Who has the time?
Yeah. It's so true though.
But yeah, we see the mom and the aunt are cooking something up and talk about like ratios. And I also love this because you see our little kid just in the corner, real creepy, like, oh no, come back. You just see him like by the fridge.
He's also like, it seemed terrified too. Like he's clearly scared, which is like before we get the reveal of like what they're doing. Like, so you like really feel for him at that point.
It's so sad. Yeah. Because the next thing you know, this thing that they have cooked in a pot that's like this gooey stuff, they just place all over his skin.
Like he's naked and they just slather it on him.
It's so sad. They put little things for him to like, breathe in.
Yeah. Terrible.
It's so sad. He's crying. I was like, why are you doing this?
They let it like harden on him and then rip it off his skin.
But like, no, I'm trying to show him his true beauty. Even the mom's trying to like rip off the walls and stuff. But yeah, eventually we find out. Although I love this moment too, because she's being a flasher. Before we know what's happening, we see this shadow of who I assume is his mom walking around the streets, all dressed up like this with crazy eyes, and she's like, "Don't you think I'm beautiful?" And this guy runs away. And you're like, what is?
You're like, that
what is this?
Put in there for like no reason to it.
Yeah, because we don't know what's happening yet.
Yeah,
but we learned that like her late husband had developed what he thought was this. Key to immortality. And he would cover himself in the ointment. And after it hardened, he expected he would be immortal. But instead, it pulled his skin from his entire body in one swoop.
So then he was just like a muscle guy.
Yeah, he's just a muscle guy.
And of course.
And she was like, that's incredible. You're so handsome. And he's like, I'm just under my skin right now. That's it. Yeah. And she's like, that's everything.
Yep. And she's like, I need that.
So I'm not going to show you pictures of this, but I love because she, they're trying to make the concoction or whatever. And she drops what she thinks is the essence on her legs. She's like, I have to get this off and clean off my skin. And she just comes out of there as like little, like the muscle things, like the stands you have in like your science class, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
It comes out of the skin. The skin's just like this, like
literally the ant zips it down.
Yeah.
Get out of it.
I think I could probably show this. I thought this was cute, actually. Her little pose is kind of like, it's so anime right here.
Oh, yeah. I was just looking at that. Yeah.
It's the most anime pose.
Like
that. Like a little magical girl pose.
And then she's so excited. She's also like, oh, I have to put my skin in like this solution so it doesn't dry out because obviously I can't stay like this, unfortunately, all the time.
That's why she's wet all the time.
Yeah, nasty.
And she's like, I just want to be like this. I'm so exquisite. And I want that for my son. Like, I want him to also feel his inner beauty. But the aunt has been sabotaging it this whole time because she doesn't want that for him. Even though we are ruining his life. You just need to get rid of the mom.
Yeah. Yeah, the aunt's been like, instead of using acid in the solution, it's been water.
Yeah.
Which I'm still kind of like, it sure looks like it's been acid, though, with how this kid looks. But okay.
Yeah, it's, hi, Sean. It's a mess. And we have this back and forth where eventually the little kid is like, no, I'm here to help. And then pours acid on his mom's skin. Like, that's not on her. And then, like, kicks over this everything. And I'm like, hell yeah, kid. He's like, I know where it is, Mom. And he goes to get it. And he's like, screw you. Ugh.
And then find out the aunt also had taken the solution. Her skin's ripped off too.
It's so
it ends
sad.
with the teacher passing out.
Yeah, and that's it. The ending is not very sad. The story itself is so cool.
I agree. Yeah,
I like the story a lot. I love how dramatic this is. I love how weird. I mean, this is so weird.
so strange.
It's a different kind of weird than other Ito stuff.
Yeah,
But this feels so silly. I think he was just like, I just want to draw one, and then he did.
Yeah,
but yeah, she's like,
it was great.
But that was it. We don't know what happens.
Yes, that is the one thing. I'm like, come on, I want to know. Like,
I know. I would have loved like a Matilda Miss Honey situation where then she takes the kid under her wing and gets the help he needs. And eventually he grows back hair or whatever. If he doesn't, whatever. But she's like, don't worry, now you can have lotion and you're happy.
Yeah.
And if you need to peel, here's some stickers. He's never going to do that. But that's what I would do.
Yeah.
You could have a sticker book.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I don't love, like you didn't, is Near Miss.
Guys, Near Miss was not good.
It
Near
was-
Miss was...
It was
dumb.
a total miss.
Yeah, it was... Near miss, more like total miss.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, this one was dumb. They were like, a plane went missing, but then we were walking around, and we could see.
We saw the plane full of dead people.
And they were all there, but we found they were already dead.
The end.
You know, you don't have to include every Junji Ito story ever did.
You sure?
It's
don't.
okay. Some of them you can just like.
How about
not
those
do.
speakers? We just don't. How about that?
Yeah, that's okay. That one wasn't good. That one is just a normal, scary story.
Yeah.
And with an Ito book, that does not belong there.
Yep.
I would rather have this than No Longer Human. If you're there in the chat and you're like, should I read No Longer Human? No.
Shouldn't. There's a million other ones, and read those.
And if somebody's telling you that they should, reevaluate them.
They're just wrong.
Think about it. Okay?
Yeah.
It's like people telling you to read the Battle Royale manga.
Yeah, we would never.
Were we interested in the story? Yeah, but did we have to read through so many horrific things? Yeah. Also, yes.
You're like,
it still sits with me weird.
yeah, same.
When I think about it. But I still wish we had finished it.
Yeah, same. I kind of still want to know what happens.
Yeah.
We should do that.
I think we only have like 3 or 4 books left.
I don't even know if it was that many. I feel like it was 2 or 3.
Yeah, we were close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the last one, right?
Yeah, so Under the Ground, Uchi no Naka. So this one, I love the picture, by the way. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a class reunion, class of 1974. I don't know what the year it is. I forgot what they said.
I don't know if they did say it.
But they're just really excited to open 20 years. So it's 1994.
Okay.
They're really excited to open their time capsule. And they're like, man, we were all so close. It's crazy. We all wrote letters to another classmate. That's really cool. Who'd you write your letter to? Like, oh, I wrote to this guy or whatever. And everyone's like, man, I loved you guys. And they're all just like, hey, you're all really great. They're like, except for that one girl. She sucked. Do you remember her? She sucked so bad. She was such a bitch. All she did was complain. We hated that girl. And so we all know where it's going.
Yeah, absolutely. I love like the image of them finally getting to the time capsule. And they're like, we didn't have to bury it this deep. But I'm like, it's huge. What is that? Like,
it is huge.
It is so
well, and I love that the principal was like, I dug this hole. It's the depth of the love I had for you all.
And they're all like, this guy.
Honestly, that teacher of ours.
Yeah.
Like,
it was fun.
But yeah, which is great. Like, there's like, oh man, you love each other. And like, but that girl though.
And then, so the 2 main girls that are kind of talking back and forth, who were friends and are talking about this girl, the one girl's like, actually, the letter I wrote was to her. Because back then I was kind of like, well, hopefully in 20 years, she will have grown as a person. She will not be terrible like she was. But she's actually been calling me a lot lately. And the other girl's like, what? And she's like, yeah, she's been calling me. And it's so weird because she's acting like we're back in high school. Like she's about the same stuff she was.
Yeah, the sports festival, how much she hates Takayama, how frustrated she was. She's like, it's always like we're back there. And I'm like, guys, come on.
Yeah.
It's a fun story, but this is not his best.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're like, that's so crazy, man. And then they open up the time capsule, which is huge. I've never seen such a big time capsule.
I was like, this doesn't make sense.
Like, it looks like a UFO. Like, it
does.
Why? Why is this so big?
Why is it that big? Not necessary.
But yeah, they open it up. Oh, what? Let me unshare this because there's a creepy guy on there. But inside of there is this mummified Shinoda. Somehow she's in the capsule. And they're like, how did no one know before it was buried? That's crazy. You know how heavy it was? This thing's supposed to be full of letters. And she's ripped up all the letters and all everything in there.
And then, of course, she had a phone near her hand.
Yeah.
I was like, how is she calling me?
Yeah. It was fine. I mean, I liked it still, but it's not like...
Yeah.
It's not like an Ito-esque story. I think that kind of falls in with the near miss. Like, it's kind of...
Yeah. It was a near miss. You're right. Well,
so, that's all the stories in this one. Should we do a little ranking?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, what is my favorite?
Let me look at the table of contents.
Man, I kind of think Flesh Colored Mystery might be my favorite. I think that's so silly. And I love that little kid.
Yeah.
I'd say that.
I think I'm with you.
Either Moan or Blood Orb Grove. Maybe Blood Orb Grove's my second. Then Moan, then Supernatural Transfer Student, then Under the Ground, and then Near Miss. That's what I'm thinking.
The same page.
Yeah, because like I still like this a lot.
Yeah.
You know, overall, if I had to rate out of 10, it is an Ito book. It's still good.
Yeah.
So I'd say like a 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Maybe 6.
Like I gave it a 4 out of 5 on Goodreads for one.
Yeah.
So, because I'm like, oh yeah, I still really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's still worth having. Like these books, like I think if you grew up at all reading like oh man, what are those called? The novels that had like the creepy black and white things on the top on the cover, or like scary stories to
yeah.
Blah 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 blah. They made a movie, it wasn't good. If you like those growing up, you'll like this. Just kind of anthology-esque. Like a lot of the Junji Ito storybooks or story collections are just kind of fun little stories. Chris and I have always said that they're very cozy. They're a little cozy.
Way. And I feel like if you're like a Twilight Zone stuff, it's very too, you know, because it's so weird and super.
And I'd say if you haven't read one before, this would be my first like recommendation. Like if you could only choose like 3 of his books at all, right? I mean, Uzumaki, Tomie, and then there's like a short story collection I really like. Whichever one has the Shiver's good.
Shiver is really good. I would probably say Shiver.
Yeah. Have we ever read Frankenstein?
I did. I don't know if we read it together. I can't remember.
I can't remember either. But to be fair, I can't be trusted to know what I have or haven't read. Scary stories to tell. They're like, yeah. And I love it. I love any spooky anthology. Like, I never read Goosebumps growing up. But I know that those are kind of like that, right? I do read the Five Nights at Freddy's books, which are anthology books, and they are fun.
Nice. Love that for you.
I'm less into it now, but that's because there's no content. And I did play the game by myself. Or not with a friend, but I beat it and I played it.
Nice.
So we can play scary things.
Love that.
But yeah, this is still fun. Sean, shut up. Sean. We can't keep liking the same things all the time, Sean.
You gotta be comic pals now.
Oh my God. Kristen, you would love Sean. He's great. We did a show together, and then right after we're like, you like this? I was like, oh yeah, I like this. And we're like, you like this too? Like, you know, that's crazy. Sean, you don't even want to know how much I love the NAF. It became a guilty pleasure that I'm now open about. But do I own all the books of the Pizzaplex?
You have to.
Maybe.
You have to.
Maybe I do.
It's the law.
Do I know all the lores and theories? Yeah. Am I going to see the FNAF 2 movie and then it's not going to be good? Yeah. Yeah. Matt Pat got me too. Yep. I was like, whatever. I don't care about this. And I watched it. I was like, oh no. And I'm like, all right, another game theory video. Like, let's get in here. It's over for me. But I love anything spooky with lore though. Like I'm big into Silent Hill and all of those. Well, man. So have you been able to do any reading since? Is it just reading to Quinn?
It's a lot of reading to Quinn.
Yeah.
It's I'm like, why do I trust my? I don't trust my brain. I don't trust my brain pre-pregnancy, especially not after. Your brain actually changes because
I know.
I didn't know that, and then I was like, "What's wrong with me?" And then the internet was like, "This is normal," and I was like, "Oh, good."
Love it.
Yeah. Let's see. I have read some stuff.
Oh my gosh.
I've
been reading DC. I'm back in heavy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep, all of the event stuff, all the new absolute. I know all of it, and I've been reading some X-Men.
Wow, like current?
Oh yeah, current, and I went back.
To
the beginning.
The beginning.
I'm trying it.
Wow.
I don't know if that's gonna last because I hate when they explain things to me that I can see on the page.
That's a lot. You're gonna get a lot of that.
But I'm trying it. But I'm reading the Peach Momoko stuff is really good.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. I'd probably like that too.
Oh yeah, it's very manga style. It's good.
I mean, I've read like a lot of thrillers. Yeah, I got into.
What are you reading? What thrillers?
Recently, so let's see. I read 2 short stories, one by Joe Hill, Jackknife. Didn't love it.
Oh, well, I feel like Joe Hill, I mean,
it's hit or miss, right?
It's hit or miss.
Yeah. And there was one that was okay called The Sublet by Greer Hendricks.
Oh, I haven't read that. Yeah. That's my boy.
Yeah, and I liked something. What is the one? I read one of his books and I liked it.
Yeah, because I like most of his. I don't care for Southerner's Guide, Book Club Guide to Vampires, or whatever.
Oh, that's Grady Hendrix.
Oh, okay. So who's this?
Yeah.
When I think about thriller, I think Grady Hendrix.
Who I still haven't read any of, but I know what you'd like. Yeah,
it's all good except for that one.
Yeah, I need.
You have to read the IKEA one.
Yes, Horror Store, right?
Yeah, I think they're making a movie or show about it.
Oh, that's fun. I need to do that. I did read more Frida McFadden.
Man, she's good.
Listen, I understand. It's like Lauren. I get it.
She puts out so many. So even if you read one that's like, maybe this one's not as good, it doesn't matter because like 5 out of 10.
I'll tell you early on when Quinn was very little.
Yeah.
I started pulling out my Kindle to try to stay awake in the middle of the night when she would read. So I flew through so many Frida McFadden books.
Oh, it's a perfect, easy read or listen. Like
exactly, it was like so nice because I had like one hand free because
Yeah.
I could read, and I was just like breezing through them, which made me feel accomplished. So I read so many. I feel like there's very few I haven't read.
And I get it. Not all authors that are like there's a ton out. Like if you see them on books, you're like, whatever. Yeah. I too am susceptible to pretension, right? When I see those, I get it with her though. I get it. Colin Hoover, jump in the river, but like Frida McFadden, gets it, and is still a doctor. She still goes to work.
I was just gonna say, she
That's
writes
ridiculous.
No, she knows what she's talking about when she makes local stuff.
Insane, and just still goes to work and writes 5 million books a year.
Yeah, she's killing it. I love her.
Yeah.
The last 2 I read was The Wife Upstairs, which 5 out of 5. Like,
ooh, yeah.
Loved it. You should read that one.
Okay.
Death Row was good too.
I think I read Death Row because I read one of the hospital ones. Or like, it was like a mental patient one.
Ward D.
Oh, Ward D was great.
Oh, so good.
Guys, read Frida McFadden. There's a YouTuber I watch. She mostly does like game like context, she plays games called Gab Smolder, but she also just reads horror books all year, and every month she'll be like, here's everything that I read. She'll do like a quick like synopsis that's of not full of each book, but kind of like, did she like it, did she not, kind of what it's basically about. I need to send her to you because I started to like, I really trust her when she tells me something and I'll read it. Like last month I read My Ex the Antichrist. It's great.
Okay.
And like she recommends like complex but also just like nice little bite-sized horror books like Frida.
I love a little horror book too.
Especially when you're in the middle of other stuff. Like to me, I love reading comic books still, right? So I'm still reading those. But if I want like a nice little sweet treat, I'm constantly doing, when I'm not reading my big comic or a big like fantasy book or whatever, I'm reading either the dumbest romance or I'm reading a horror book and I'm just going back and forth.
Yeah.
Constantly. And sometimes it's both. But typically it's one or the other.
The last romance I read was Here We Go Again by Allison Cochran. That Christmas love story, like Kiss Her Once for Me or something, which I really liked.
I feel like I've read that one. Well, now that we can't trust Ashley Herring Blake, we have to move on to someone else. So
we can't trust her?
Well, because the last couple books haven't been any good.
I haven't read the last couple.
Well, yeah, they weren't good.
Yeah, like the last two I haven't read. I want to.
They weren't good, and I trusted her implicitly. And then they weren't any good. And I was like...
Because I also read Ivy Aberdeen's Letter to the World by her, which I hadn't read it for middle grade books. Oh, so good. 5 out of 5. Loved it. But the Here We Go Again book, it's a road trip, sapphic romance.
Yeah.
But also there's like a lot of like hard stuff.
Yeah.
It's good. I totally recommend it.
Yeah. I'll check it out. Stephen just finished a Grady Hendrix book. I got to message him.
Which one?
How to Sell a Haunted House. Yeah, it's not my favorite, but it's good though.
I need to jump in because I know I'm gonna like it.
Yeah. I just got Jess a new thriller book for her birthday too, so I'll report back.
Yeah, please do.
So next week, Tina and then Sean from the Comics Pals is going to be on here. We're reading Infidel. You read Infidel, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I liked it.
So, Kristen, this made me really happy. Can you come on again sometime?
Absolutely.
I miss you so much.
We should
miss you.
We should figure one out next month if you have the time.
I haven't scheduled anything.
Okay.
I will literally drop anything if it'll be on the show. I'll drop anyone and I don't care.
Let's do it because I also just got a text saying eyeballs are closed, which is wonderful news.
What are you in the mood to read?
Girl, I'm so proud of it.
I know there's so many options now.
I don't even know. I'll start digging because I have no idea.
I bought James Tynion's entire collection on Humble Bundle, so I can read any of those. Also, it's pronounced Tynion. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. I've learned so much since we've been separated.
I don't want to do it though. I've heard that's right, but
it feels wrong.
I don't like how it sounds.
I don't like it. James, please change. There's some good DC stuff, good Marvel stuff. I feel like I've been out of the loop of some independent stuff. Oh man, did you ever read Beneath the Trees? Where nobody sees.
Yeah,
the sequel book's coming out right now.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's going to be done yet. God, that's so good.
Yeah, I think it's...
Oh, we need to read World Tree. I haven't read that.
Yeah. Also, did you read Beneath?
Wait, what?
You read the Beneath the Trees, is that right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I was going to say I'll read it again, but yeah.
I'll read it again. I mean, I've got to the point now where we've been Over New Year's been happening for so long that I'm like, yeah, I'll read the same book again. So when Sean was on, I was like, oh, I'll recommend a book the first time. And I was like, well, I have to impress you with our favorite book, Upgrade Soul.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, it's the best one to recommend.
It's so good.
Every time someone's on, I'm like,
Upgrade Soul?
Again? Why not? Again? Upgrade Soul again?
Something that's like extra exciting for us that maybe came out here that we haven't even
what
done. There's
I forgot. Yeah, some Beat the Tree is going to be in DCKO, I guess. I think, and so is Red Sonja and Vampire. I don't know what's happening. It's crazy out here. What is something that came out last year that James? What's something that came out last year that we that we'd be excited about? I've been reading a lot of manga too, but especially my favorite. Wow, I don't have a copy of Oshinoko in arm's reach of me right now. That's crazy.
Oh, is that one you had me read the first volume of?
Yeah. Oh,
it was so. It made me be like, wait, I need the rest, but I never got the rest. But yeah,
oh, it's so good. We got more Kanto.
Yeah.
I just looked up the first like top graphic novels because I don't even know because I mean we were so on it that like
yeah.
I don't know.
I fell off of it for sure.
I'll do some. What's out now? Hey guys, what's out, chat? What do people read? Helen of Wyndham I've wanted to read. It's Tom King and Bilquis Evely. They did the Supergirl One of Tomorrow. Does that team?
Yeah, I feel like I think my dad may have that book. I don't know.
I feel like your dad's everything. I saw they posted like biggest haul ever. It's like, Larry, slow down. Yeah. You have a grandchild, Larry.
Well, a lot of those were me being like, I need room for toys. So here's books for you. Because I don't have.
It'll all come back. Once she reaches a certain age, then the books can happen again. Kaya. It's Kaya. Ooh. This looks very cool. This art looks familiar. It reminds me of a oh my god, all my words are gone. What's that comic book distributor we like where the face feels good?
Face feels good.
There's good face feel. It's got
is it TKO?
TKO. Is TKO still doing stuff? Yeah. I'm like an old person. I'm just like
I don't know what the kids these days are reading.
What are these kiddos reading? It's hard to go from 2 shows a week to being gone and then still. Kaya looks cool. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out for sure.
So normally I would just keep talking forever, but I have to go check on a very fat cat.
Aww.
Oh, I mean, she's so fat. It's so cute.
Outside cat?
No, it's my boss's cat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I go check on her. But she's very fat and walks like this.
Can you please send me a photo? Because I need
Yes, absolutely I can. Oh my gosh, she's so fat. The point where like she just, if you put like snacks near her treat, she's like, she doesn't get up. She just sort of kind of moves and reaches.
Oh, precious.
I know. She also has a cat named Robin, but named after Dick Grayson. Robin, unlike my Robin, which is a One Piece Robin.
Yeah. Very cool though.
Oh, this has been lovely.
Oh, thank you for having me on. We get to see a lot of people I know in the chat.
Well, then I have to come back next month. It'll make me so happy if I get to talk to you more like this.
We should definitely do it.
Probably.
Yeah. I think especially if Reed got her asleep. So.
Yay, go Reed.
Hopefully the eyeballs are staying closed.
Chat, thank you for being here. It's been a really fun time. I'll be back next week, like I said before, reading Infidel with Tina of this channel and Sean of the Comics House. And the week after, I need to double check, but I feel like it's X-Men Demon Bear something. I don't know. It's a Patreon vote. I don't check the Patreon. I haven't what Omar tells me, so I sound like I'm not part of this channel. I promise I am. And yeah, if you watch this later, let us know your thoughts about Moan or other favorite Junji Ito books and recommendations for what hot graphic novel Chris and I should read that we would like. What are the kids reading? We are so cool. I hope you all have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. See y'all next time.